last question. 13 boys, 14 girls in Mr. Maltby's 7th period calculus class. What are all the possible combinations of 3 boys that can be selected to work on a class presentation? So this part is just a simple combinations question. It's going to be an important part of this later problem, which is a probability question. It's going to be a key ingredient for this part, which is a little more tricky. Okay, we have 12 boys. We need to make combinations of 3. So this is 12, choose 3. Or maybe you write it as 12, choose 3. Either one of those is fine. There's a specific way to work out 12, choose 3. It's 12 factorial over 3 factorial, 12 minus 3 factorial, which actually can be simplified as 12 factorial over 3 factorial, 9 factorial. And if we expanded this, we could actually simplify a lot of values so that we wind up with 12 times 11 times 10 divided by 6. This simplifies to 2. So it's really 2 times 11, which is 22 times 10. So it's 220. So 12 choose 3 is 220. That's the number of ways to make a combination of 3 boys if we have 12 boys to work with. Okay, I just realized I wrote 3 twice in here. G says, I pick a group of 3 at random. What's the probability that it's a group of 3 boys? So we need our favorable over our total. All right. Total groups of 3. There are, put together, 26 kids. So the total groups is, all right, I have 26, choose 3. That's all the ways to create a group of 3 in my class. If favorable means I get 3 boys at random, well, of all of these possible groups, we know 220 of them is the number of ways to make groups of 3 boys. So that's our favorable. So this is 220 over 26, choose 3. Which is 2,600. And if we wanted to simplify that or work that out as a decimal value, what we get is about 0.08461. So if you move the decimal 2 places, what you can say is there's about an 8% chance that a group of 3 is going to be all boys. That's it for the quiz review. Hopefully between the quiz review, but also in class in the last couple of homeworks, you've had a lot of practice for combinations and permutations. Most of the quiz is going to be straightforward combinations and straightforward permutations. The most important thing you can do to be prepared is understand how order affects our decisions and how repetition affects our decisions. As I said earlier, the best way if you're stuck on order is to write out a couple of possibilities and think if it makes sense. If you're stuck on repetition, write out a couple of possibilities and see if it makes sense. And then once you do that, if it's no repetition, order matters, that's a permutation. If it's no repetition, order does not matter, that's a combination, and know how to do the specific formulas from there. There'll be a couple of tricky ones probably, but nothing you've never seen before. Most of it's going to be straightforward. A couple will involve these kind of more complicated uses of combinatorics. Good luck. Thank you for watching the videos. I hope it helped. Have a lovely night.